Hi, English-speaking friends of our Laserscanning news channel. My name is Eric from Laserscanning Europe. I present in this show the latest stuff from the market for laser scanner, point clouds. We have hardware, software, apps. We have accessories, and we have also events. And if you are interested, then stay tuned. First, we start with hardware, and this today we starting with mobile mapping system. Hexagon Leica company announced a new mobile mapping system, the Leica Pegasus TRK, and they say that this device makes mobile mapping smart, autonomous, and easy. Let us start in this product page where we have more detailed information. Here you have a look on this scanner. You see we have two options. We have the Neo 5000 and 7000. I don't know what's the name wise 500 and 700. Maybe some Leica people can say us. What is interesting, what we see, what is the difference? We have on this, we have one high accurate laser, and then this we have two. The sense is with one you have only line profiles, and if you have two you have more points and you have cross profiles. And this makes sense if you want capture like thin objects on streets, like maybe a traffic sign. That's more useful as if you have only one profile line. That's the difference. It's also more pricing because you have more two sensors, and these laser sensors are also an expensive part on the system. That's the difference. Then you see we have here different camera options, what you can move in different directions. You have, I think, one pano head here on top. The interesting part is, and you have these one system here, is a Veesus Puck. What is for SLAM? It is lightweight. They say this is 23 kilograms and very flexible and have some good options inside. We can go here to these product overview. And we have there here a platform inside where you can base it on different cars easily, as you can drop this down easy, and this should go faster as it's not so complicated like in the previous version. And then you have different cameras here, what they offer to use, and you have also like the position assisting. They have different choices. They have of course they have what you have usually a GPS system, then you have odometer here on the car, and you have also here the option that you can use a SLAM-based system for position, maybe for areas where you have no GPS. I think that's something what is pretty new. I don't know if somebody else doing this in the moment. Yeah, that is very interesting, and then they have their own software. The one point is would like to speak about these sensor. I think in the previous version for these high accurate laser scanners, they're working very often with the profile system from ZF. Now they move over to having two teledyne sensors here. The CS360 is here integrated as a very new laser sensor, what is here part of this whole system. Okay, let us jump to the next one. We go in the air. We have here Flyabilitiy, company from Switzerland, and they announced that they have now an integrated laser sensor, and they're working with the technology from GeoSLAM. You can see it here. We have these drone, what is total autonomous. This can, they have this cave around, and if it's fly, then you can go to different then you can go back, and they have integrated here a laser sensor, and then they use this GeoSLAM technology to go with the scanner in areas where you not can enter autonomous, and then you can use the complete GeoSLAM workflow for the resolution. Okay, let us move forward. Next one, if on the market we figure out these American company Kaarta, was also SLAM based. They're doing an interesting project. They combined their SLAM scanner together with what do you call them, an radiation sensor, and they go in this Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant where we've been in 2011, this disaster, and they're putting their both together, and then they go in a high contaminated area and working there only for 5 minutes, and then they make a map where you can see the geolocation and the radiation in once. I find this a very interesting, for me it's an interesting application what I like to present to you. And then move forwards is an announcement from Aveva. Aveva is a big producer for piping software, and they announced that they have now a cooperation together with Nevis, and they use Nevis for capturing data and use it in their Aveva digital platform. Also they have now this cooperation. I think they are also able to use other sensors like terrestrial scanner, but now the integration from these Nevis, this is a new one. Then I figure out something interesting here is SiteScape is a new company, very new. They founded in the first lockdown in 2020, and then they developed, I think it came from drone market, and they developed an app for Apple system where the new Apple systems came out with the integrated LiDAR, and they developed like a scan app, and they want to use it as a low-cost solution that everybody can scan. You see it here. They have a very good pricing. And you know, their price is $50 per month, what is pretty good price, and it just works well. Then it's a good solution. And they are also present here in the gallery some examples. They're also able to scan large areas like this hall here. But if you're going close here, then you see that the quality of the laser sensor is, of course, is limited, as you not can achieve. You see this is then very noisy. Not can achieve the accuracy from a high-end laser scanner, but for maybe some application and for this prices, if you compare $50 in a month to $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 for a high-end laser scanner, it's maybe for some application very interesting. Then we go next one, also software plugin. A famous company, Veesus from UK, announced that they now have these pointlets for Revit. Veesus is a powerful engine, have VR possibility, movie rendering, but they have a very powerful engine for displaying point clouds in their own software, but also they have the plugins for different solutions now. And now they announced something for Autodesk Revit. And we don't have checked out yet, but usually they have a lot of performance, like they had it in the past for SolidWorks. They bring it out for Rhino. We have some users, they use it, and we like to see what's it is a better performance as the own engine from Autodesk. Autodesk have their own engine. You can import RCP data, but sometimes if you have large objects, then this is a little bit slow in data moving, and maybe this is more powerful because the engine from Veesus is usually more powerful, and maybe for some power modelers for Revit is this a good alternative program to these Autodesk origin own engine. If you stay to AutoCAD, then our friends from PointCab announced also that they bring out, or that's a renewal of their AutoCAD plugin. They have a new plugin now. I think many people use these PointCab software, especially if they're working in 2D. It's much more comfortable. It's working with points inside from AutoCAD. And you don't have to import then points there. You can working only on the based on images. You can, regarding what you can usually do with each PointCab product, now you have also the option that you can transfer direct lines, circles, etc. as a CAD objects from your PointCab in AutoCAD. I think that's very good. You can use templates, custom templates, and make with these transfer points correct placement of your templates. And that is very useful. And you need an AutoCAD version which is higher as 18. And here we have also the pricing is 800 euros per month, and you can order is also in the Laserscanning web shop if you like. And then finally, it's maybe for some guys they see English, but living in Germany, I like only to tell it to you. We have here the big SLAM show in Germany, where GeoSLAM, we do it together with GeoSLAM. We have different location, Olympiapark, Munich. We have Zeche Zollverein, it's an old big steel factory. And now it's a big industry memorial in the western part of Germany, close to Essen. And then we are Hafen City in Hamburg in the Philharmonie, in the famous one. And finally we are in the Castle of Sanssouci, close to Berlin. Also somebody interested to see it and don't have seen this tour in his country, we welcome you to this tour. And at the end I have also something to put in my hand. That's something what's maybe interesting for many people. They're using Trimble X7 scanners. We got these requests because in some of the X7 you can have, you can beam a laser beam. You don't have a full rotation. You can single point beam out, and they like to use it to stake out points or to use this as reference points, and then they can measure this with their Trimble station, or with, I think it's maybe also possible with the other S10 station, but we have, I think, the question for the Trimble Laserscanner X7 for this application. Yeah, that's all for May. I'm happy that you staying with me until the end. If you have any question, leave a comment, subscribe the channel, push the button, and stay tuned here in the channel until end of next month, and check out, there's some other cool videos on our channel. Bye bye, Eric.